everybody. It's Bonnie here for Intuitive Eating Wisdom Wednesday. Hope you're doing well. Let all the followers and friends here within our group, let me tell them that we are live as I'm waiting for you guys to come in. So give me a moment to comment. Everybody join me. And if you're watching on YouTube, please make sure you post some comments after. So if you're here, please let me know. Really looking forward to this topic for today. Always like to start off by welcoming new members into my Facebook group. If you're on YouTube watching and you're not in my Facebook group, you definitely want to get to my Facebook group. All you need to do is look for us, and we are called Intuitive Eating for a Diet-Free Life. Also, you could just put in your browser, intuitiveeatinggroup.com. It'll take you straight up to my Facebook group. Hey, Linda. Hi, good morning. Actually, afternoon by me. I don't remember where are you located, Linda. It was nice chatting with you in the DMs. Hope you're well. Love to come in on Wednesdays and drop some intuitive eating wisdom for you. Hopefully the tips and the strategies will help you continue to work on cultivating a relationship with food, a better relationship with food. Today, I'm going to be sharing what I call the secret ingredient to changing that relationship. Southern California, beautiful. We were in California last summer and I just loved it so much. Hope to go back one day. So before I jump into the topic for today, let me share a couple of quick announcements, and then we're going to definitely dive in. Again, if you're here with me live, come say hello. I did forget to tell you that when you're watching me live or on replay, if you give a thumbs up or you give a heart, it does help the algorithm so people do know that that we're live or that the replay is available. And I do these trainings to help you. So would always appreciate the likes, the thumbs up, and the hearts, and the comments. Okay, so let me just get to some announcements. Number one, it is July 4th tomorrow. I'm really excited about it. I love the summer. I might have said that 1,000 times already for you guys, but I love the summer. Hi, Terry. Good morning. Glad you're here with us. And so for only our special people here within our group and followers, email subscribers, people in my community, I'm actually offering a July 4th special, which is $500 off my Whole Body Trust Intuitive Eating program. If you've ever wondered about the program, or you've ever spoken to me about the program, you want more information about the program, never, ever any pressure, but I was just feeling it. I was feeling it because I've been talking to so many beautiful women, and I know the investment sometimes is really difficult, so I wanted to offer $500 off. If you're interested, just send me a direct message, a private message on Facebook, or comment below this video and I'll reach out to you and I'll tell you what that entails. I do have many different investment options to try to make it as easy for you as possible, but if you are interested in a step-by-step systematic approach to go through the intuitive eating principles to regain trust with food, I'm hoping this makes it a little bit easier for you. The offer does expire Friday, July 5th at noon Eastern. So that's number one. Number two, I have a free workshop that I'm doing for you guys on Monday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is a 3-day workshop. If you have not registered for it yet, let me know. Put the word link below. I'll send you the link. It is going to be, it's called Break the Spell of Diets. It's a live experience. We are going to be workshopping. I have lots of resources and worksheets for you. So it's great. And I love teaching it. So I'm hoping you're going to be there. If you need the link to register, do so. You have to have you have to register in order to get the resources, right? Because that's how I send it to you through email. All right, that's it. Now let's jump into today's topic. Okay, Linda, I will send you the link right after we get off live, okay? Okay, so the secret ingredient to cultivating a healthier relationship with food. So I'll just say real quick, that secret ingredient has everything to do with self-love. Now, when we often encounter this term self-love on social media, online, wherever, I mean, it's all over the place, right? There are many trends revolving around this whole self-love movement. And whether it's practicing meditation, whether it's giving yourself a spa day, whether it's positive self-talk, we have heard this word self-love. But what I want to dig into really is, what does self-love really mean? What does it really mean? So in short, and I would love for you to participate in the comments, because this is when I'm training people, when I do these things, I'd love to have conversation. I'd love to coach you. So please use the comments. Okay, Linda and Terry. Yes, I'm going to send you all. Linda McCarthy felt beautiful. Yes, I will send you the link for the workshop. What I need you ladies to do is I will send you those links. You have to look in your private message folder if you to get that from me, because that's where I usually send the links. The problem is that if you're not friends with me on Facebook, you may not see my messages. So you have to look in your message request folder. And if you have no idea how to access that, just reach out under the video here commenting, and we'll make sure to get that to you. What does self-love really mean? So when I say the word self-love for you, can you share with me in the comments what that means to you? What does self-love mean for you, right? I think sometimes, like, there's no right or wrong to any of this, like lots of different definitions. So I'm going to share a little bit about it, but I totally want to hear your comments as well. In short, self-love is appreciating yourself through actions that support your physical, psychological, and your spiritual growth. This means prioritizing your overall health and happiness. Well, self-love can look like doing small things that add a positive light to your day. So maybe it looks like you saying to yourself, I deserve to feel good in my skin. I'm going to wear an outfit today that makes me feel super confident. So let's see. Linda says, planning to be successful. Okay. Planning to be successful in what area, Linda? Every area? The second, Linda, loving yourself regardless of what others think. Oh, yes, right? How many of you are often worried about the judgment of others? What will they think of me? What do they think of me? What do they think of my body? How I look, how I eat? Does that come into play for you? For many people, it does. So what does self-love mean in the context of eating habits? Oh, Linda, you say eating. Yes. Okay, so let's talk about that. What does it mean in the context of eating habits? Having a diet mentality can hold you back from loving yourself. Let's face it, right? It can create a cycle of self-criticism, of stress, undermining your confidence and your self-worth. So hopefully you're in this group, so I'll say as a past dieter, you might find yourself feeling upset when you avoid social gatherings because of food. So when you were in your dieting days, or maybe even today, do you sometimes hesitate to go to a social function because you're worried about the food or how you will look compared to others, or just feeling comfortable in your skin? So you may feel upset with yourself when you avoid social gatherings because of the food. Missed opportunities, right? Because listen, you have to quote unquote stick to your plan, diet mentality, or maybe feel guilty for eating some of your favorite foods. This mentality keeps you from fully enjoying life and connecting with others, as well as from developing a healthy, intuitive relationship with food and your body. So by breaking free from the constraints of diet culture, you really can embrace self-love. But if you are still tied to diet culture and the messaging of diet culture, that makes it a whole lot harder. Transforming your eating habits is more than just reaching a goal on a scale. It's about loving yourself enough to want to provide your body with the nourishment that it needs. So constantly counting calories, speaking negatively to yourself, obsessing over body image can trap you in a cycle of unhealthy eating habits and low self-esteem. It brings up a memory of a woman who I used to work with. And when I had the office before COVID, everything is virtual, which is beautiful because I could reach so many people. But in the past, local people would come into my office, and this one woman, I remember her she was sitting across from me, and she's muttering under her breath such negative barbs at herself. It was terrible. And she says, that's how I motivate myself. But in the end, it's not. What is your self-talk like around eating food and your body? Think about it. Please share in the comments. And how does that self-talk impact your self-love and your self-worth? Please think about that and definitely share in the comments, because you are not alone. everybody thinks that it's only me. I'm the only one suffering alone. And you're not. You are not. Now, I understand many people struggle with these false ideas, such as, well, I need to cut calories today since I ate too much yesterday, or I shouldn't eat that because it has too much sugar, due to what diet culture has led you to believe. That is why we must dismantle all these diet culture messages. It can be challenging to change your mindset, especially when it's been wired for dieting for so long. But every step you take to move towards loving yourself more is a step towards rewiring your mind, your brain for the better, because we can rewire the beliefs. And that's the journey of loving yourself enough to provide your body with what it deserves. So 3 reasons why not having self-love will make it more challenging for you to eat intuitively. Number 1 is self-criticism. Without self-love, you're more likely to engage in the negative self-talk, the harsh self-judgment. Your mind believes everything you tell it. So constantly putting yourself down will convince you that you're not worthy and that you perhaps have to earn food or you're not entitled. This can make it difficult to trust your body's signals, to trust the cues, leading you to rely on those external rules rather than your own intuition. We've already established here within this group and on many of the trainings that I've given that dieting has caused you to lose that trust in yourself. Not loving yourself enough does not help you regain that trust. Self-love will transform your thinking from I need to eat certain amount of calories a day to stay this weight, to lose this weight, or to maybe saying I deserve to nourish my body with foods that I enjoy, and I'll prepare a nutritious breakfast for myself each morning, etc. Linda says beating ourselves up. So, right, so you beat yourself up when? Linda, when do you beat yourself up? When do you find yourself truly beating yourself up? Because that harshness is causing you to continue to cycle and cycle and cycle through this restriction, deprivation, binge eating cycle, ending up back at square one. Number 2, disconnection from body signals. Honoring your hunger and your fullness cues is a huge form of self-love. Without it, you will feel disconnected from your body, making it harder to recognize and to respond to your body's needs and perhaps even desires and cravings. This disconnection can lead to overeating, perhaps even undereating via restriction, rather than following what your body's natural desires and needs are. So for example, you might skip meals because you don't feel deserving of eating when you're hungry. You might overeat at social events because you feel certain emotions or stress or anxiety around it. Loving yourself means respecting and responding to your body's needs, allowing you to stay in tune with yourself. When Linda says, when I tell myself that what I'm eating is considered quote unquote bad. Right. So there's a lot of dismantling of those messages and labeling of foods and labeling of yourself that really needs to get done as part of you coming to a place of loving yourself and ultimately trusting yourself. Thank you so much for sharing. Number 3 is viewing everything as a punishment or a reward. When you view food choices through this lens, you undermine your ability to eat intuitively. And instead of trusting and responding to your body's needs, you become focused on external rules and judgments, distracting you from tuning into your own body's signals, making choices that truly nourish yourself, right? And satisfy you. So for example, if you see a piece of cake, and you're looking at this cake, oh, I'm glad you agree, Linda. If you see this piece of cake as a reward for good behavior, for example, or you see a salad and you choose a salad as punishment because you quote unquote overate prior, you're disconnecting from what your body's natural cues of hunger, fullness, and satisfaction are. This mindset reinforces this idea that your worth is tied to your eating habits, what you choose, what you don't choose, and it destroys self-love. I just have to turn my answering machine on. Sorry, I forgot to do that. My phone is ringing. So, self-love means accepting yourself as you are in this moment for everything that you are. It means accepting your emotions for what they are and not judging yourself and not imposing unrealistic goals for yourself because of them. It's all about putting your physical, your mental, your emotional well-being first. You are worthy. Your worth and who you are, your characteristics, it's none of that is determined by your size or by a number or by the food that you choose to eat. Loving yourself to improve your relationship with food can look like this concept around mindfulness, being mindful of the nourishment food is giving your body, curbing any negative thought patterns that you have around food, eating, or your choices. It's respecting your body's signals, the messages of your body, allowing yourself to choose to eat what you fully desire, and respecting your body and meeting its needs in all forms. Because think about it, our body takes us through so many things every single day to keep us alive. And letting go of judgment. Being patient and giving yourself time and growth and healing. It is all part of the process, and this process cannot be rushed. Self-love, my friends, is a way for you to reconnect with your mind and your body. So treat yourself with kindness. Acknowledge that you deserve compassion and care. Compassion is really a very big part of this journey. As dieters, well, self-compassion was very far on the list of things you did if you did it at all, right? If you did it at all. Self-compassion is a crucial component of the work I do with my clients. As a matter of fact, it was maybe, gosh, how many years ago? 15 years ago when I finally encountered self-compassion on my own journey. And I realized, well, life is so much nicer and kinder when I'm compassionate with myself and I'm not beating myself up. So important. We are definitely our own worst critics. So true. And that will hold you back from ultimately healing your relationship with food. So, that secret ingredient to cultivating a healthier relationship with food is self-love. So I ask you, what will you do today to get started on that self-love journey? Because once you can really come to a place of greater appreciation for yourself, for who you are, and just decouple your worth from anything you choose to eat, your food, your body size, you will see the journey open up for you. Remember, I'm always here to support you along the way. I would love to hear your thoughts, your comments, what is coming up for you. And remember, every Wednesday, we have Intuitive Eating Wisdom Wednesday around this time of day, 12:15 noon Eastern, somewhere along that. I will always give you advance notice. And then generally monthly, I offer certain workshops or webinars. Next week, we have the 3-day workshop, Break the Spell of Diets, live experience. I'll drop the link for those who asked. Again, if you're watching on replay, comment link below. I will make sure to message that over to you. And once again, my July 4th special, which I'm announcing tomorrow, but I'm announcing today for you guys, $500 off of the Whole Body Trust program. We can get on a quick call. It's a complimentary call if you want to learn more about the program and what that looks like. And that offer is available through Friday at noon. All right, I'm here to help you, to support you, and to give you many different options for us to do that and to for me to support you. So please Share any thoughts and comments. If you're on replay, hashtag replay with your thoughts, comments, and questions, and I will come back to answer. Linda and Terry, thank you so much for being here, and anybody else who I don't see who is here. Oh, I don't see your names. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a wonderful July 4th weekend, and just reach out to me if you're interested in the workshop or the July 4th savings that I'm offering you. You're welcome. Have a great day, and I will talk with you all real soon. Don't forget to check your messages for the link if you request it.